Rescue Kitten and Reactive Pit Bull's relationship blows minds and melts hearts. Mom was not expecting this. Alison Blair, November 1, 2024. There are several different kinds of reactivity when it comes to dogs. It's especially common with dogs who have spent time in shelters, or dogs who have just generally gotten rough starts in life. With lots of time, effort, and love, reactive dogs can become some of the best dogs you'll ever have. Recently, a woman who has a reactive pit bull found herself in a position where she had to rescue a kitten, but she didn't know if she'd be able to keep her because of her pup's history. However, she decided to take a chance, and the ending is the happiest of all. I truly think that Leah Salmary hit the jackpot with these two, and I love that for her. I'd love to pet them both, they deserve it. There are two main characters here, Major, the pit bull, and Mr. Mittens, the girl cat. Yes, her name is Mr. Mittens, but for some reason, it really fits her. Major was adopted from a shelter unexpectedly. Leah had gone in looking for a cat to help with her anxiety after leaving the military, but she saw Major there and just couldn't leave without him. A few weeks ago, she rescued an orange kitten who was in need, Mr. Mittens. At the time, she was probably too little for them to properly identify her gender, so she was given that name, and it stuck. Another thing that stuck was her. In general, this was supposed to just be a foster situation, especially because of Major's reactivity, but they ended up loving each other. Even though Major has no problem with Mr. Mittens, their mom says she still only lets them around each other if she's there to supervise, just out of an abundance of caution. Better safe than sorry. Different types of reactivity in dogs. We don't know exactly what Major is reactive to, and there are many different options. While a lot of people take reactive as more of a blanket term, and think that that means they'll snap at anything and everything, that's actually not usually the case. There are a few main types of reactivity dogs can sometimes struggle with. Dog reactivity. They react negatively to other dogs. People reactivity. They react negatively to people. People reactivity varies too. Some are male reactive, others are female reactive, etc. Fear reactivity. The dog reacts negatively toward anything they perceive as a threat. There are a few subsets of each category, and every dog's exact triggers will vary, which is why it's important to consult your vet at the first signs of reactivity. If you have time to get a plan in place, you can save yourself, your pet, and others from the stress of a bad situation that might trigger them. Luckily for Major, sweet Mr. Mittens doesn't seem to trigger him.